And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Got it. You draw portion.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. A first down carry for Barkley. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the first
oh my gosh. That play was so nasty at that time.
First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
I didn't even know that play still worked.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
That burst good for 20 and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Dex, don't let him drag you no more.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Second and 9 now. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
First down.
Let's go.
It's Jones, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Giants' 28-yard line.
Ready. 56. Check 56. On green. Check. Check 4. Kill. Watch twist.
2nd and 11. Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Man, I got you.
From the gun, Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side
God
here.
damn, that was fast. Who is that? Oh,
It's
Dean.
intercepted.
Fuck.
Picked off at the 23.
I baited him, too.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well. Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one
Damn, I forgot how
positive to
fast
that.
his defense
If you
is.
keep moving laterally,
That was easy.
creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking deep downfield.
Well, I didn't even see that nigga over there. He burning me!
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
The cornerback on that
As a
side
former DB,
anyway.
you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Devin White. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. And an alley to run. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's
I should
often
really start
unusual
diving with that
for the
thing.
team that lost it to get it back. Because
Slide or something.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him.
How
in
fast
this case,
is this
though,
thing?
a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He got him everywhere. That's got to be.
51
Oh,
yards on
I know
the
what it
punt
is. That's the
there. And the
98
Bucs will get
speed.
ready to go on offense.
Damn. All right. Understood now. And I understand his tactic a little bit.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14. These two teams all tied after one. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down in the hands of the wrong team.
Here's Jones on 1st down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
God, how fast these niggas is.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it a 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 8. Finds his tight end Ingram, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Giants have taken the lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. The run there on 1st down gets him a yard to the 26. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw here. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
I don't know what the hell I was trying to do.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down. On 1st down, Barkley, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 outlaw. Here we go. Let's go.
Now on 2nd and 13, Jones going for the deep ball. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything,
Do
right?
another
It'll
interception.
be a 3-yard gain, and it's a second down. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Trying to lay one up deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Thank
Picked
you,
by
Ruby.
Kevon
Thank you.
Seymour. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now, 1st down.
That was
and he
almost
slips
it,
up past the
man.
45 before being tackled. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Now Jones throwing on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football
Damn
League.
it.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade
Yeah,
of
we just gonna have to win
grass.
this shit strictly
That
on
allowed them to
defense.
disrupt the play.
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
I know this is an awful play pick.
The Bucs offense set
Right
to
now,
begin
awful
their next
formation,
possession.
go ahead
And
ahead.
now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Pull it together. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he
Good
slips
tackle,
up
yeah.
past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Get in the right room.
He'll look to throw. And he
Ooh,
couldn't hang on.
Valentine.
Their 4th pick of the game.
Say Caroline.
Instead, 2nd down.
Partner,
That
I think
was
it's
it.
high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some
That was
easy
pick 60.
throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. And he's going to get this past
Good
the
tackle.
50 and into Giant territory. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hey, check 24. Check 43. Kill.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They'll run on first down.
Let's go.
It's Jones, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
All right, keep on the time, bro.
And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds.
How?
So this will go only as incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
A 54-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this
Can't
one
believe
through.
that it just did me like
So
that.
a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision
Well,
to
he
come
ain't
out
got
is
no
going to cost him
agility.
5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
And that boy clapped your
The
ass.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
All right, let's go.
Let's go, let's go!
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here we go. Here we go. Mike 56. Mike 53. You ready? 49. Check 49. Check 49. Mike 56. Orbit. 56. Mike ready.
Now back to throw. Open man is got
Oh,
it. It's
come
complete.
on, bro.
He slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
20 up. 20. Mike 20. Here we go. Watch out.
Okay. Uh-huh.
We got 4.
Back to throw now on first down. Got his man
Okay,
complete
Q.
over the middle. That's Ellis. And he's got this down to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 35-yard line. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Okay. Okay.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Jones has it.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The last play on the completion got them half
Key
of
stop.
what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Oz made it to 2000.
And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jones on 1st and 10. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go, here we go. Hand it over. Go. Go. Down.
Throwing on first down. Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
Boy, he got
distances that we almost
all I was trying to do was slow his ass down.
That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they'll keep on the ground with
Let's
Jones.
go.
And he'll lose
Some
yardage here
dogs
back
on
at
his
the
ass.
47. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. But he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his
Oh
team
my
win
God.
right now. Making some big-time plays, getting into the offensive backfield and spilling everything.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
That nigga really trucked the fuck
5
out
in
of
the
my dude.
secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd.
No. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check.
Oh my God.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
56 to Mike.
Got to try it here.
Let's go.
James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
On 1st and 10, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Great fucking route, boy.
Here on 2nd down, and that's complete. It's a giant 1st down.
That bit was clean.
Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you've got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Here's Jones on 1st down.
You son of a bitch.
And he will go down.
Well, he played the fuck out of that.
For a sack,
Who those niggas? Toes.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Partner, we know today's NFL.
I low-key thought I was about to truck that boy.
But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long.
Fuck, I should have pressed box.
He's going to go down.
Tripping.
They get to him back at the 40.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what he thinks that factored in. I do.
Let's go, Seymour.
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10.
Now let's go to the side without the...
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley.
Ooh, I did it way too early. Oh.
After a gain of 6.
Well, my one-on-one game is off.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all
coming up the hole.
Snapping it on second down. Again, it's Barkley.
Let's go.
Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. He's at the 40, 20, 10. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. That was a pretty impressive touchdown play. Those broken tackles, those weren't easy to get by.
No, they really weren't. And they've had trouble tackling throughout this ball game. But on this particular play, how about that move? Or I should say moves with an S. Because I don't care if you're a great tackler. You had trouble getting him on the ground on that play.
Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Good tackle, D.
I think
Douglas.
you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They're going to look to throw.
Ooh, y'all got cooked.
And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. Y'all niggas got both of y'all.
They couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Brandon,
Can't believe they gave me that animation. Oh, he was right there.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Well, he only got 4 sacks this season.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Here we go. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come. Out. He's coming. Double up. He's coming, double up. That's it. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Come on. You better bring it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off at his own 47. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Throwing Jones. This is caught, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Caden Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Rosas now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Spent away.
Once we were down.
And now look at him go. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa
Fuck
Bay
all them rushing
touchdown.
yards.
Ronald Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
They use the timeouts here. It's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down. It's Summers, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Jones now throwing on 4th down. Got a man, Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge...
Alright, let's see. Fair sound. Force win. I'm assuming fair sound. Away. And I'm assuming fair sound.
gotta carry him. Yeah, I'ma go into this. Yeah, this is Gorilla. Yeah, I'ma go get the bag. Yeah, or I'ma get the pad. Yeah, I'm so cold like, yeah, I'm so dull like, yeah. We gon' blow like, yeah. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. Look how I'm kicking now. I'm so pretty. I'm on bitch. I'm so pretty. I'm pretty. This is selling. On my Kodak. Black. Know that. 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands. Contraband, contraband, contraband. I got the plug on what I go. They gonna find you. We just want justice from cops that just don't trust us. Bitch police, we ain't really fucking with no bitch police. And if you don't like it, you can sit on me. Know a better way to keep my wrist on freeze. They just profiling, skin color to close styling.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Lady! 59! Coming in, coming in.
On first down, Swift. 10 yards on the
I played that
pickup there,
completely
and it'll be
wrong.
second
That was a
down.
touchdown.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Now left side.
You read the fuck out of that, boy. Hell yeah.
Have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears.
Hungry dog
43.
over there.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense,
Oh
it
my
hurts them in
gosh.
so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle.
This old
If
line,
you can sting
man.
them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, the big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a third down.
No, we got
Most of
traits at the
time when
beginning.
ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end.
That's one of the
but
people I
running
used it
backs,
on.
They can be a big part of any passing
But like when we
offense
get boosts and
nowadays.
stuff, I don't even get none.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Flush to his right. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it.
Let's see. Oh, fuck.
Swift. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford.
I got greedy. Don't get greedy. I was so fucking greedy.
Breaking through to get
Damn.
to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Throwing is Stafford.
Damn, I waited too long.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. No
I hate
doubt,
Matthew
a very
Stafford.
disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 20. They run with David Montgomery, the 3rd-round pick from Iowa State. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. He'll have a 1st down past the 40.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So it gives you development boosts. So you would have got somebody either like a superstar, X Factor, or whatever you chose.
Now Trubisky to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one.
If you ain't get yours, you can still do
Make sure
it.
you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
You go tight. You got tight.
You just let me know. I'll do it for you because I'm the admin.
They'll run with a 3rd-year.
Oh, I didn't know that nigga was coming to block.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Even from up
Yeah,
here,
all that shit was on the page. I used the
can tell
page for
there's some
everything.
Pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Trubisky will throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Appreciate it.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense,
My nerves
when
are
you can
bad
sit
just then.
back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7.
All right, let's go. This all ball.
On 2nd down. Now it's Trubisky. Dancing to his left.
Oh, bro, they hold me.
Catch.
They hold
They're
me.
able to convert on 3rd down, and that
He
sets up
was,
the
man.
first
They
and
made me
goal.
switch to the fucking safety way back there.
Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
Can't believe they made me switch to the fucking safety.
All they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown.
Safety, bro.
Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry
I'm
over for
shocked
you.
and I am appalled.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Lions' 8-yard line.
It's alright. I got a young secondary.
Here's
Still
2nd and
working.
goal operating from the 8-yard line.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Shoot, watch the shoot. Swing.
They try again with Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Hey, ball. Pick it up. Hey, Alpha. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. I got you. Red, 45, Mike, 45.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he
Come
takes
on,
this
what y'all
one
doing?
for Bears touchdown.
He giving y'all this.
Anthony Miller, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended
All right,
today,
let's see.
they would be the #1
Damn.
seed.
And that's a
Get
great
away from
spot
them
to
X
be in,
factors.
but I love the
Oh my
phrase,
gosh,
if it
did y'all
ended
try to
today,
block?
And I'll guarantee you, that's
Y'all
what
try to
they
do
discussed
anything?
in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And
This
from the
nigga ain't
25,
unlocked
they
his
work
traits
into
yet,
the
so he ain't doing
29,
shit.
A gain of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford.
God
Flushed out right.
fucking damn it.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
What's the
More
point of
problems
blocking
here
if you
on
ain't gonna
3rd down.
touch
They converted
nobody,
only once
man?
so far in this first half.
Shit, y'all
You know
getting me
what I do
killed.
in this league? If you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You got to get it done.
I
with your
mean, I
offensive
understand we got the division already, but y'all could try
With
though.
a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Bears take over. At the
Facts.
line, prepping for their next drive.
I
the
prefer
Bears
it that way.
offense. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they
We're gonna
all
put him
made
back on
sure
the
to
bench
let
where
us
he
know.
belong.
We know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of
We ain't
December
worried.
is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff
I had
talk in
some
the locker room
games.
right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
I'm losing.
Excellent focus.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
You want to go get, if you look by my dresser, there's a charger on the floor. Can you bring that to me?
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky.
Oh
And he's
my
got
gosh.
Miller. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now
I
he's got
was. I let the
first
fucking
down.
controller go. I stopped turbling. I was looking at something. My stupid ass.
Where guys are available and put
All right,
the
this
ball
one
on
you
the
about to give
receiver
to me, though.
before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Trubisky leaves with Montgomery on the draw. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain.
Now that's the type of play that'll
Nah,
fire
we
up the
cool with it.
defense. Hold them to 1 yard on
We
a
got a
first
whole
down
bunch of
run.
brothers
It'll be
everywhere.
interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. It's complete
Good
to
hit.
Robinson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the
Put that boy
42.
face in the dirt.
The Bears on third down. A perfect 3 for 3
What are you
as they
gonna
look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4.
Seen
They'll
it
try to
coming.
run
Couldn't
forward with
stop it.
Cohen. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down
Thank
at
you.
the 36.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Robinson's got it. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Oh, never mind. That controller don't even fucking work. My soul hurt now.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do
Did
all
it.
season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in
Hey, it did
Orlando.
work.
He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On first down, Trubisky. Being chased out left. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Got out of the pocket,
boy
didn't
thought
look
that
like
was
he had
easy.
anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
On second down now, it's Montgomery. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. There they'll be in search of
Let's stick
6
to this
yards
field
here
goal,
on
fellas.
3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Now
Let's stick to
Trubisky
this
going to
field
give
goal,
this to
fellas.
Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
Yep,
as
call
they'll
that
head to the
timeout, make 'em
sideline
think
and
about
talk
it.
over what to do next.
All right.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Trubisky gives to
Oh, couldn't break through
and
that
he'll
one.
get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
That happened exactly how I thought it was going to
With
happen.
touchdown number 7 on the year. As the Bears push further out in front. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play,
Niggas going to
they
be
had
drafting
no answer.
legends next year. I'm going to be stuck
Now after
drafting
the
O-line.
touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Yeah, it's already up there.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to
All
kick
right,
off their next
let's go
drive.
left. Stay the
It's been
fuck
a
away
rocky
from
start
that.
for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism
not a bounce
because
back.
they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it. on
Punt's
the first
better.
drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
From the 38, Stafford
Fuck it.
flush to his right. On the
Don't
run,
go out,
he'll
don't go
let
out.
it go
Ah,
deep
I knew he was
down
going
the
to do that
sideline.
shit.
And this is going to wind up
Knew he
incomplete.
No.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
21.
Stafford now to throw. Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. He's got it at the 15. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
Yeah, I took that out your
as it'll
playbook
come
right
with
now.
15 seconds to play in the first half. So how about this for field
Got me
position
being
after the
mobile
big
with Matthew
play?
Stafford.
Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stafford. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
I was like, he baited me. He about to drop off.
As the first
That was
half
a big-ass
is
gamble,
winding
too.
down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Prater for the extra point, and it's now 13-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Game was looking bad. Now we know they in our reach.
The Bears offense
Cool
ready
again.
to go for their next drive. And from this
Took
spot
some
in the
pressure
field
off
with the
us.
clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Nah, that's another set of brothers. They ain't having that.
They may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in
the
with
sub
Jonathan
linebacker.
Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
We
set
can't
to
change
resume. Here we go
safeties
with the
to
second half.
linebacker.
The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the
Glad he went somebody
33-yard
stupid
line.
fast.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Let's go.
They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy
confused.
talking
He don't
about
even
one
know
of
what
my
to do
favorite
right now.
subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back, and they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the
Fuck
pressure.
yeah.
This will be a loss of
That's how they
3,
play
and now a much
clutch.
tougher 3rd down looming. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Hey, Zeus. Yo, 49. 49 to Mike. 18. Hey, watch the screen.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
Let's
And
go.
he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
That's Sammy Watkins' little brother.
Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
I'm so glad y'all got that tackle, 'cause that was almost it.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
On third down, Trubisky. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. First possession
Okay,
of the
Will
third
Watkins.
quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone
Let's see if you
setter.
can get your brother in the game,
and
too.
not the tone they wanted to set. That's the
Fuck
equivalent
no.
of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for
Who
any
the fuck
help,
is that?
I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly
that's
is,
gotta be
because you got to
fair.
get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 25 yards that time. Here's Stafford. And he will score. Touchdown,